Right, here's a few things I want to talk about. A, the pyramids. B, the pineal gland. And C, the LED. Right, let's go into let's go into move that one out of there. Let's go into pyramids first. No, into LEDs first. So look at your LEDs. Right, here's your LED. Right, let me show you how that works. Let me spin it round. Right, how your LED works, basically, they're gold. Two thin strands of gold cable, yeah? That there is a piece of metal what is covered in a certain steel, which usually ends up in iron, lithium, anything to do with iron. That is also the same. Bearing in mind that the Earth is negative. These two are both positive and both covered with sort of crystals, a metal alloy crystal. So what happens is the light comes in there, it vibrates there, goes up there and down there, which causes the atoms to all vibrate against each other, causing two atoms rubbing together causes energy, static energy. So then it's forced up there and forced down there, and that is a positive and that is a negative. So that's how it collects power. All LEDs, what people don't know is when you force light into an LED, it forces that to vibrate against them, which causes a reaction in there, which causes molecules, atoms to charge up, which are then forced down there. Now, everybody wants to know where LEDs came from and how important LEDs are. Let me close that one now. Well, let me look at pyramid. Here we are. Here we have a picture of pyramid. These are all people who don't tell you they don't know what pyramids are. Right, there's your pyramid. You've just looked exactly the same as your let me see if I can pull that up at the side in it. Just let me close that one down a minute. Not close it, just make it smaller. Right, pull that one up. Right, let's have a look here, right? This chamber here is these chambers here. This bit here is that bit there, what they're missing off. There's a piece missing off there, which come down to another. Let me see if I can see it if I zoom in. No, it's not on this one, but there's another one what comes off, which has got like a nut in it. In that up, there's a wheel, a round wheel, what's shaped a certain way to create a certain pitch. Whether they're higher or lower, pitch can create different electricity. Still the same, with the light coming in here, force down these chambers. There's that other chamber there. There it is. Let me see if I can zoom in. There's that other chamber I was looking for. Let's see if I can zoom in. Zoom. Into there. Obviously, but let me zoom. No, there. There it is. So the light comes in. The light comes in from there. The light comes in from there. Well, the sound comes in from there. That is where that chamber is with that wheeling, and then it vibrates through there and sends atoms down there, and down at the bottom of there is all hexagons all together, which the Nile actually run through. The reason they need that is to produce the gold. That's how they know how to take gold out of the water, because we do that with pineal gland. We take water, we spin it inside his own pineal gland to make metonic gold. This is exactly what they was making, metonic gold, by making a copy of the pineal gland. which pineal gland, if anybody understands what that is the ARK to the covenant, because the pineal gland controls not just your body and your functions of your body, but it also controls all your immune system, every thought process. It controls it all. Now let's go on to third, and let's see if we can go on to third. It's third, and it's pineal gland. Alright, and here's your pineal gland. Works the same way. Let's see if I can get that to go bigger a bit. There we are. Right. How your pineal gland works is sound comes in through here, up here, that flap, then lets the air, goes back, lets the air in. Once it's let the air in, it closes behind it. It's a muscle that flips back, lets the air in, and then closes back. It is then vibrated here and here on that bone there. That bone there then vibrates. Don't forget that's forced shut now, because it's only one way valve. Look, it's only one way valve. It's forced shut, so the air is forced down there, which then makes us produce the same electricity as. Let me close that down. It works the same way as that works. Air comes down here, and light comes down here. It's hit by a circle here, which creates the sound, the pitch. It's then forced down there, forced down that tube, then into the water. Now you're asking why is that same as the hold on, just move that out up there. So that is exactly the same as that, because as you know, when that comes down there, into your spinal column. In your spinal column is just water, which turns it to metonic gold, which is exactly the same as that process does. Exactly the same. They are all the same. Everything is the same. Same as that, except for it doesn't force water because it's dry, so it doesn't need water. But that vibrates and then forces atoms down there, which are charged particles because they're rubbing against each other, positive and negative particles, which is a sound wave, frequency wave. The more how you generate power, let me explain to you. How you generate power is a myth. Electricity is nothing but charged up atoms which are pushed through a smaller hole or heated up, or whichever way you do it. They are just charged particles, one atom rubbing against another atom, charging static electricity. And that is the big secret what they're hiding from you. We are living, air is not air. Air is static electricity made up of a particle called oxygen, which is 92% argon gas, which is highly static argon gas, helium, and only 4% oxygen. So in actual fact, we run on electricity and gas, and all they are doing is controlling the gases and the frequencies we hear. And by controlling the frequencies we hear, can control how much electricity we produce. But it doesn't only control how much electricity we produce, it also controls what frequencies we hear. And that's about it. Like I said, you want to know how they control you, but don't forget, if this is also your immune system and controls all your immune system by what frequency it hear, what can they control your immune system with by frequencies they hear? They all work on the same frequency. Everything works on the same frequency, the same principle. So if they can control that, they can control that. Exactly the same. That is nothing more than that. And that is what controls your body, my friend. That is your tuning box. That is it. That is your tuning box. And they did them on where are they? They did. In fact, here's another interesting one for you. That is a better picture of it. Like I say, a lot of you won't get these. A lot of you won't even understand it, but that is basically what it's doing. There's no difference whatsoever. None. And all that is that one's your pyramid. That one's your pyramid, sorry. That's your obelisk. See it? Pyramid, obelisk.